Mail me, and I'll see if I can help you.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye then.
Okay, so file new project, and I'll choose Windows Desktop, and I'll choose the console. I think yours looked a little bit differently, but you should have a console again there. And let's say I want to print all the numbers from 1 to 10. So let's start off by doing that. So I'm going to have in our for loop, you have your for, and then you declare a variable, intx, and you set it equal to value, like 1. Now that's your initial declaration. When it goes to run that, that's what it sets it equal to. And I want to continue while x is less than or equal to 10, because I want to go from 1 to 10. And then over here, I'm going to do x equals x plus 1. So each time through the loop, I want to increase x by 1. And then I'll put my braces on there. And then I'll do a console.writeLine. And I'll print out x. Now, if I run this, I do a debug, start without debugging. You see it prints the values 1 through 10. Does that make sense on what that loop does?
Kind of.
Let's say I want to actually calculate 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 all the way up to 10. So I want to multiply all those together. Well, I'm going to declare a variable called product. Now set it equal to 1. And then each time through this loop, I'm going to multiply my old value of product by x. Delete that. And then down here, I'm going to do a console.writeLine, and I'll print out product. Now, what this is going to do, if I look at my first pass through the for loop, it comes down, it sets x equal to 1 initially. So x is equal to 1. It checks to see if 1 is less than or equal to 10, and it is. So it comes down here, and it takes the old value of product, and product we had it equal to 1 initially. So it takes the old value of product, which is 1 times x, which is now 1. 1 times 1 is 1, and puts it back into product. So product after the first pass is equal to 1. At that point, it comes back up here. It increases x by 1. So now x is equal to 2. It checks to see if 2 is less than or equal to 10, and it is, which means it'll continue this for loop. It comes down here, it plugs the old value of product in, and the old value of product from the first pass we said was 1. And then it multiplies it times the value of x, which is 2. 1 times 2 is 2, and assigns it to product. And then, since it's done with that line of code, comes back up here. It increases x by 1. So x is now equal to 3. It comes down here. Well, it does this check first. It says is 3 less than or equal to 10? And it is. So then it comes down here. It grabs the old value of product, which is 2. It multiplies it times the value of x, which is 3. 2 times 3 is 6. And assigns that to product. And so on. Does that help a little bit there?
Yeah.
Okay. Now if I run that, $3,628,000. That didn't seem right.
I don't know. That might be since you times all those numbers and plus they stack onto each other from the product and the previous product.
Factorial does grow quite rapidly. That's what I was actually calculating there. But I was doing it differently just so we wouldn't focusing on that part. Yeah, I guess 3 million. If you understand this example here, the one on test is really close to this. Now let's take a look at the while loop. I want to do the same calculation. So I'm going to say product is equal to 1. Now here we have to put our initialization for x outside of the loop. And I've already declared product up above, so I don't want to re-declare it. And int x is equal to 1. And maybe I just better use different variables altogether. Product 2 and x2. So this is this part right here. You have to put the initialization on its own separate line right here. And then I'm going to have my while loop. While x2 is less than or equal to 10. I'll put my braces. This part right here is this part. So we're putting our Boolean check in this while loop. And I need x2 is equal to x2 plus 1. That is my increment here, where I'm increasing it by 1. And then from there, I'm going to put product 2 is equal to product 2 times x2. Exact same line of code I had here. And then console.writeLine, and I'll print product 2 out. Now if I run that, you see we get the same value, which we should. Questions on any of that?
No.
Okay. Take those examples, play with them. Change numbers in here and see what happens. And once you feel comfortable with those, then these two examples here should prepare you for the test pretty well.
Okay.
There's just like 2 changes you'd have to make for the test. But I'll go ahead and stop the recording there.